What's going on, guys? Welcome to A Place Forbidden. This is a first-person horror puzzle game that takes place in a library, but not just any library, but the library of Ouroboros. Somebody say Ouroboros? Now, this game was recommended to me by friend of the channel, Mark of the Majin. So if it sucks, blame him. But in all seriousness, I have no doubt this is going to be a great game. So, if you're interested, let's get started. Okay. Extras. Prologue. Well, I guess I should probably play that first. I don't even know what the controls are. The Library of Ouroboros. I'm finally here. It's almost anticlimactic to stand so easily within its walls after all those years of searching. If the rumors are true, the library contains knowledge beyond anything one might hope to find on Earth. Wow, knowledge is power, dude. Words of power, occult learnings, enough to transcend death. It'll be mine, all of it. I just need to know where to look. Go to the fiction section. Okay. Just crouch, no sprint, and no jump. Ah. Well, at least the electricity works here. Oh, yes. The serpent eating itself. Ouroboros. Why would I leave? I only just arrived. Locked. Damn. The door is immobile. I can only imagine what strange arcane secrets lie behind its varnished surface. Hello. Yes. This is the 1920s calling. We'd like our dapper look back. Nothing in the phone. Okay. Waste of my time! Books on philosophy, history, and a few stray encyclopedias. Not useful. Well, they are useful. Just not in this situation, I guess. You know, books are important. I don't think I've read a book since the 8th grade. Because in high school, I would just look at the cliff notes. And that's why I'm a failure. A few volumes stand out on math and physics, but the rest are from more obscure wings of science. Interesting, but not what I'm looking for. This section contains mostly horror novels. How droll. Bro thinks he's too good for horror. Novels, science fiction, and fantasy, as well as a few stray romance novels. Well, aren't we looking for a fantasy? A transcript. I've been having these nightmares, Doctor. I'm alone, but I don't feel alone. Not like I should. Rather, there's no one with me, but that's not to say there's nothing around. It's difficult to explain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Something drones low in the background all the while. I can hear snatches of whispers, but only just barely. Like something is conversing with me just out of my range of hearing. Just as something is watching just out of my sight range. Everything's too still. It's wrong. I don't remember. I don't remember how I got here. I don't remember how I got here. I don't remember how I got there. I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is all always up. I don't remember how I got there. I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is all hallways upon hallways. Shelves of books that look like they've never been opened. Almost all of them are still. And yet, I get a feeling like I mustn't open any of them, whatever I do. There's a pull towards them, of course. The sense that I will learn more than I could ever hope to on Earth. But there's a danger. A vague, creeping danger. The feeling that something is very, very interested in every move I make. Who or what it might be, I don't know. I don't know if it wants to bring me in, or if it wants me to leave. How does it end? Well, as I mentioned, there's no real way to escape. Every place I go leads to more rooms. But eventually, after a time, I don't really hear them, so much as feel them. Look no further, look no further, look no further. And then I wake. And every time I feel farther from this world. To be honest, Doctor, I hope it's all in my imagination. I hope I'm afflicted with some kind of mania. Because a place like that can't exist. Shouldn't exist. And if it does, then I can only hope that no one else would be so unfortunate as to visit it.
Well, you know me. I laugh in the face of danger. Ah. Biographies. I've heard of none of these people. Almanacs. Useless. Useless. Ooh. I'm the founder.
They came to the domain, a blank canvas in the cosmos from places unknown in all this time. They have existed longer than man, longer than the sentient stones of Earth, longer than the cosmic force that runs through all things. They have always been. They saw the ruin that cursed through the universe, the constant in and out flux of entropy, and with entropy went items of worth, and it was worth, and it was worth, and it was worth,
Fuck!
and it was worth that they sought to salvage, not things, ideas, thoughts, power intangible. Through the years they reached, for their powers were immense. Through eons, they snatched up secrets, dark and light, but it wasn't long before it all became too much, even for those ancient.
The remaining pages have been torn out of this book. In their place is a single piece of lined paper with an untidy scrawl standing upon it in red ink. The key to go further could have been deciphered from the last word in each of these books. But I tore them out. I couldn't let anyone else go any deeper. Sorry, but trust me, it's better this way. As you close the book, you make out a single word scratched, not written, into the inner cover. Your predecessor must have missed it, or else it was made after the note was placed. Telephone. I already checked the telephone. Telling me you want me to do that shit again? A partial history of the library.
The library of Ouroboros wasn't so much built as it simply came to be. That much we've been able to glean from the early murky tales about a certain endless structure rich in occult knowledge. The first tale was penned by an unnamed Gaelic mystic, who compiled a variety of accounts from travelers complaining of strange dreams. Many of these travelers' accounts of the place were the same. Endless hallways of strange materials, magic devices that seemed to give off light or sound without any visible source. But rarely were there many tangible details, aside from these characteristics and the font of knowledge ringing the walls of the place. This, of course, changed in approximately 670, when the mystic was visited by a lone woman. Ooh. She was reportedly wild-eyed, half-mad, and complaining of dreams much the same as her fellows. But she claimed that these dreams became reality briefly and that she at one point even visited the bleak place. She claimed to run into a dark, amorphous figure with a score of glowing red eyes. This figure apparently spoke to her, promising her black knowledge should she only pledge herself to it. Though the mystic asked how this woman escaped such a place, the woman gave him no explanation. In fact, she spoke no further, withdrawing from the mystic's hut to begin her traveling anew. She was never seen or heard from again. This testimony is hardly a concrete example of the library's existence, but it certainly makes one wonder if the tales like this could exist from the earliest days of modern man. What other truths could lie buried deep in the past, should one be willing to tunnel through the cobwebs of years to reach the ancient tales hidden beneath?
Wasn't there supposed to be like a word? Oh wait, no, the guy ripped out the shit. Okay. The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable as per usual.
But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband?
Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her.
Fine then. If you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for the fool forever. I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear.
Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word?
Goodness, that sounds dangerous.
It most certainly is.
I wish to hear it.
Then of course you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss, but the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. Too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. That was the most Shakespearean thing I've ever read, other than Shakespeare, which I didn't actually read. Like I said, Cliff Notes. Okay. Supposed to check the phone again. For what? I snap the line? 'Cause that would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. No? Okay. Okay. That book said telephone. I ain't see nothing on the telephone. Oh yes, it's almost 2 o'clock. Wait. Why are there 4 hands on the clock? Wait, so I guess it's almost 6 o'clock? What the hell is that? I'm confused. Telephone. What of the telephone? I need a hint. You know, the best kind of hint is encouragement. So why don't you hit that like button to encourage me a little bit more? Oh, yes. That's so good. The last word of each of these books, but he says he tore them out. Yeah, it's torn out. But beneath? Desk? Beneath telephone desk. Ah. Sometimes my genius amazes even myself. Welcome message. From all our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. Imagine there's like some Eldritch library and the fucking manager sounds like that. As we're sure you're aware, the Library of Ouroboros is located in a picturesque part of Britain. I knew it was in Britain. So atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex, many rural... I always have trouble saying rural. Many rural townships obviously bereft of their own libraries. Refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. We hope you'll take your time pursuing our vast stores of literature, non-fiction, fiction, occult knowledge, cursed knowledge, words to melt the eyes of anyone who reads them, psalms of murder, and otherwise. You'll certainly have time enough, Bernard. You'll certainly have time enough. Oh yeah, there's a key. Does that go to here? Oh wait, no, that was the locked one. Well, they're both locked, are they not? What is that? Is that somebody's wallet? Oh, I have a flashlight. Cool. Open up, bitch. That book mentioned my name. A coincidence? Nothing more. Besides, it was mistaken. The library wasn't in England. I found it in the German city of Ulberg, sequestered away behind an ancient church. Such a small, unassuming front. As if by looking so plain it might hide from the rest of the world. Bro, why don't you talk normal? Oh, thank God. I didn't want to have to read a whole bunch more books. The Afterlife and You. What was this one called? Book of... something. Dissection. Did you not grab my nipple, you weirdo? Norse mythology. Europic. Terms and order. Oh, and other cosmic horrors. Entropic terms and other cosmic horrors, I think. I don't know. Ah. I need a code. 8675309. Ritualism in the East? Oh, East? I thought you said Weast. Entropic tears and other cosmic horrors. Is it tears or tears? Probably tears. Black holes and time warps. Now that sounds fun. Don't jump scare me. What's going on in here? Locked as well. Damn. Oh, looks like the cats were messing with the blinds again. A frigid scene. There was no fog outside earlier. Is that fog or snow? What's on that seat? You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret. They'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloger or a librarian. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The case toward the window seems as good a place to start as any. Okay. So there's 4 shelves. And there's 4 books. So... the lock had 4 numbers. So I just count the number of books with each title? Because, like... this one I can't even... Cursed Battlegrounds. Isn't that a... that's an area in Baldur's Gate. So this has to be second number, the third number. Fourth, no, wait. There's nothing on the 4th. Does it have to do with the lines and squares? Oh, I should shut that off. 2 yellow lines, 1 square, 1 yellow line. A big square and a little square. 1 yellow line and 1 square. 1 yellow line. Is that how we're categorizing them? Oh my. I'm usually good at this kind of stuff, I swear. Let me just close that. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be chased by anything. I think this is more like psychological. If anything. Like, it definitely has to do with what's on the spine. I don't know how to freaking organize books. Do I look like I go to the library? Maybe it's just the squares? Okay, maybe it's just yellow line, space, yellow line, square.
Nope.
Let's see how many there are of that. Damn it. But I mean, the bottom one would be 3. Oh my god. Well, there goes my idea. Aw, shit. I accidentally quit. Oh, it's different. Oh, how did I figure that out? I obviously didn't look it up. Why would I do that? Did that unlock this? Oh, yes, it did. Oh, yeah, this flashlight really helps. This screwdriver might help, though. Damn, looks like the cat's really got to this chair. I've never felt threatened by a chair before. Do you now? I'm gonna have to use a screwdriver to remove this. Because that would have been funny. It would have been like you're trying to unscrew nails. I can't see what's inside. Really? Like, I'm opening all of these. There better be like something in one of these. There was nothing in all of them. But fortunately, there's a second filing cabinet.
2 hours later.
Well, just a bunch of useless junk files. You want me to go towards the red light? Don't you know that red means scary? Alright, well. Going to hell. Yeah, there's a lot of games lately where I've just descended into hell. You know, like that one game about digging a hole. How is this possible? Drugs. Drugs are always the answer. Oh, it's changing. That one. Picked up, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. Something is wrong. Really? I need to leave, now. Guess what? Behind you is completely different now. Something is scratching its way into my head. Whoa, whoa, it's making me drunk.
Your mind is small. Your mind is fragile.
Yeah, well, your dick is small.
Tiny fissure here, a little force there. No more burnout. We could make you a shambling husk. Make you walk these halls forever. But we see your curiosity,
This is Cthulhu.
your potential. We have something more in mind for you. We think you like it.
Is it lots of women?
Nice.
Thank you for visiting our library. Okay, so that gave me lots of wonderful lore. Oh. This sure as hell is in my apartment. The handle turns, but I can't open it. Oh, okay, well, it's good to know the lights work in this room. I guess this is present day. Visitors. Yentil Krillman, April 9th, 1886. Mason Thompson, January 5th, 1881. Lionel Hess, September 2nd, 1900. Ella Batia, April 26, 1916. Samuel D. Eliot, May 1st, 1790. Alice Chen, October 30th, 1830. Hans Gronegg, February 5th, 1956. Bernard White, V. Greetings, visitor. You're more than welcome to sign your name and the date of your visit in this guest book. Once you've done that, we welcome you to explore the library to your heart's content, so long as it isn't after closing. Once you've had your fill, please let yourself out. You'll find a key to the front door on one of the desks in the study. Well, thanks for being straightforward. I thought that fan was like Slenderman. A lot more books on here now. I can't see a thing. Who knew? Who knew it could get this dark out? It's not that dark. Oh, they upgraded. They got those old Apple Mac computers. I got a Macintosh. Doesn't look like it's plugged in. Is that a computer mouse or a rock? Or an egg? Or one of those white dog poos? God. It could be anything. There's more shelves now, too. Last I remember, I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend. But it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about or who it was that sent it. I also don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. Press N to open notebook. Room 1. You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. And then it says... In room 2. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. And then it says... Room 3. I think I'm cracking under the strain. I had the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. And then it says... Room 4. There's a secret path in the dark. And then it says... Room 5. Art can really be illuminating. And then it says... The tick fills up on blood. A pustule pulses on a dead dog's eyes. Like these, your head shall burst. Like these, your head shall burst. Pustule. Now that's a word. I already read this. That's the last guy. Same thing. Now that could get annoying. Imagine I had to count all these. I still don't know what the code was supposed to be. Like how you're supposed to get it. Okay, they said key should be on the front desk. Oh, I want to photocopy my ass. Ooh, what'd you give me? Something I can't pick up? Are you kidding me? Maybe it'll hit me. And I'll go, ooh, I got a paper cut. Ooh. PC load letter? What does that mean? Private? Interesting. Oh, now I can pick this up. Can I throw it? Oh, it did say something about room 1, clean up the trash. I hear a phone ringing. Clean up, begin your fruitless task. Oh, no way, I just rimmed it. Now I can't reach it. Aw, shit. Somebody just answer that damn phone? Oh, okay, good. Ready? Bank. I mean, it banked off the front board, I guess you could say. Doesn't move at all. Feels a little warm to the touch. Oh my god, look! My house! I live right there. Good luck deciphering what that was. Again with this. Snatch your ankles, snatch your ankles. Hold up.
Bang! It's gone!
Now there's two phones ringing.
I left.
I left something for you by the place where you arrived.
Is it money? I could really use some of that.
Hello. Welcome to the library of Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for.
Knowledge.
Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Wow, this is a terribly ran business. Making the fucking clients close the store. Oh, this is different. Thanks for coming. Giggity. You can go now. Okay, what the hell did I need that screwdriver for in the prologue? Like, there's no way that he used a screwdriver to take the nails out of a plank. Weird, almost all the words are crossed out. The pages are stuck together. Ew. I can't open this any further. I don't like that. Just let me open it. It can go. What a room to... Makes me wish I had someone to vent to. Is there a vent in here? Cameras. Dead. Me when someone says something moderately funny. What's room 3? I think I'm cracking under the strain. Had to walk straight into a wall. So cracking means I either need to find a crack in a wall, or I need to smoke some crack. Crack in a wall. Smoke some crack. Crack in a wall. Smoke some. Is this the special thing you left me? You left me the freaking Allspark? Are you kidding me? Now Megatron's gonna be after me, guys. Picked up forbidden knowledge. Ooh. Nice painting, bruh. Pretty depressing. Like my life. I don't see no cracks. Or is this the crack room? I'm so confused. I thought room 1 would have been the room I started in, which was the room I was just in. But it said room 1 clean up, and I was cleaning up in here. Those fans keep scaring me. I guess I'll just leave. Into the dark abyss. Oh, this can't be right. Incoming call, unknown. Accept, deny.
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
What you gonna do about it, bitch? Oh god. Don't make me count shit again. Because that clearly didn't work. What is it? Broken stool. Bernice again. Man, fuck Bernice. All my homies hate Bernice.
Kobe!
Oh, that was... What the heck? I have to throw this trash out. Paper is equal parts smudged and illegible. Wow, a stapler. Rob Schneider is a stapler. Okay, we take that. Oh. The hell happened here? Alright, who let the Hulk in the library again? Too smudged to be legible. Scribbles. There's not a real word on this page. The note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words. In one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels. After I threw it away, still not quite right, like something's watching. Well, why don't you watch this? On second thought, don't. I'm a good little boy. I clean up, but only the crumpled pieces. Go, go, go. Imagine it just flies off. Yo, do you even lift, bro? You even lift, bro? Pretty shoddy barricade. Somebody must have been desperate. Well, what's on the other side? Yeah, no idea what that code's supposed to be. Not plugged in, still sparking. Strange. Sparking! Picked up screwdriver. Let me go remove nails again. Not working. That's not what ceiling fans are for. A kind slumber. I've been driving for miles and 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 miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have. But it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Could sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anybody to drive me. Two of them got too caught up in some of the darker parts of our world. A black library.
Black? Did you say black? You called him black?
By our old house. They went in, never came out. They're why I can't sleep. Their book. What I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing. Sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to. And yet, here we are. There have been no other cars for hours. This dark stretch of road, my truck, all I've known. As I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms in my windshield. A bastion in the dark. A tiny diner. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. Just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into the parking lot between a beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in somebody else's body, and things don't feel like they fit right on my muscles anymore. Ew. The diner's just as cold as the outdoors, and hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago. Dirty tables, floors buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty, but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner, and a waitress in the other. The man is standing. The waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off. Or they would, if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face for his collar and hat, and the woman is looking at me. "Seat, sir?" I nod. "Rough weather out," she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. "Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye?" I ask, almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. "Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't even have to order anything." Thank you. I set my head down on the table and my eyes don't shut. The black knowledge slithered its way from those stained pages and into my brain, and now it grips my eyelids, forcing them wide. The diner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes. Then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. That man in the coat. His face is a dark red mass. Sleep deprivation. "Tired, buddy?" I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. "I think we can help each other." He reaches toward my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling, of warmth, that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it, which he brings to his face. When he lifts his hand again, the flesh is gone. Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face, and as I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs it, pulling away another strip of red. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves, but at that point, I don't much care. Take it all. I'd like to rest. The table has turned red like the seats around us. Time passes, feelings gone. Sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me. Tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy, he says, and something else that I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. What a peculiar story. Really makes you think. What about? I don't know, but thinking nonetheless. The lock on the window? This window's locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. I need some way to remove the padlock. Last time I tried to remove a padlock, I broke my hand, so yeah, I'm the wrong guy to be doing that. I'm still waiting to see somebody just standing out there looking at me. Like a rusty late game. Something about this plant feels wrong. Still a nice painting. Okay, now what can I use the screwdriver for? Wait, can I use the screwdriver?
NANI?!
Break the lock. You guys heard the glass shatter, right? What and where could that be? So when they say room 1, do they just mean like first level? Like this is the second level now? I cleaned up all that shit at the first level. So now I need to find someone to vent to. I haven't seen a vent. Oh, yes, I have. Wait. I literally just saw it. Yeah.
Oh yes, more forbidden knowledge.
What am I supposed to do with the forbidden knowledge? Should I use it on this painting? No. Should I use it on this door? No. Man, who's gonna know about all my forbidden knowledge? There's nobody around to share it with. Ooh. Is it knowledge of how to break the padlock? Nope. Maybe it's knowledge to fix the computer? Nope. Is it knowledge to just open this lock? Nope. Yeah, that's the second time I looked at the lock and I made a thinking sound after. I thought it was glass the first time. Whoa. Boy, do I feel silly. I have the forbidden knowledge. Allow me to leave, please. Forbidden knowledge for this? Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something.
Yeah.
I wish that dickhead would call me again. Give me some information. Is there more trash? Was I just supposed to throw out all the trash again? Okay, what the hell is making that noise? Oh, what? There was a plant here a second ago. This was always here, though, wasn't it? Oh, see, it's there again. I'm watching you. Don't you go moving on me. Oh, this chair is fully together now. And now the plant is dead. What? What the hell is going on? Did you catch that?
Hey, I ain't seen nothing.
This game is throwing me through the ringer. And now that chair is gone. Now the plant is gone. Now it's back. Now it's gone. Now it's bigger. I'm officially mind freaked.
Mind freak.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna restart the level. I don't know if I'm still supposed to be throwing the trash out. Okay, now I keep hearing the cracking sound. I think that's the sound of the plant teleporting. Maybe not. I didn't see that last time. Great, so there is probably gonna be a jump scare. My guy literally just said,
Slide to the left.
For some reason I feel like that plant has nothing to do with anything.
Correct!
I'd like it to be that way. Oh, I never even read this. I can't help but feel as if I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Left one room, only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. Okay, you're going to need all the help you can get. Okay. 4. I knew before it was spelled weird. I was like, what the fuck? 4. 0. 2. 4102. Look at me being a genius. I haven't been stuck on this level for over an hour. That's what editing is for. Picked up lockpick.
We've given you chances. Ample warning.
I'm
You
leaving,
proceed,
dickhead.
we threaten. Continue on your current path, and they will find nothing left of your head. We
Will they find something
swear
right
it.
of my head?
For the last and final time, go back from whence you came.
Don't tell me what to do. Time to put my amateur lockpicking skill to the test. Got it! And we're back. But now it's a little bit darker. What? Again? Thought I just went outside. Press X to activate flashlight. Something about this room is even worse than the last ones. Before there might have been an odd feeling in the air, a certain untraceable scent, but it at least felt like somewhere people had been. Here? Something's definitely wrong. I can hear something deeper in this room. Barely perceptible, crying out in pain. Here goes nothing. V. V is one brave motherfucker. Wait, did this tree just teleport here? There's no way I'm in the same library I was in earlier, right? This room's massive. More space to be chased. Great. thought the clock was somebody's head peeking at me. I was about to start crying. Oh, red paper. What the hell kind of ink is this? Blood? Yo, still work. Bro, just launch that shit. Again? With this fucking cracking sound? There's something in the darkness. Ugh. The fuck? That was gross. Yay, tight corridors. Woo. Wrong turd. My mouth is so dry right now. I saw that. I think. I don't know anymore. Who am I even? This library is screwing with my mind. My brain feels like butter. Oh, these are just cameras. Note to self, don't steal from this area. Fuck, is this the freaking Torah? On the failures. Word has it that those who pass the librarian's bleak tests are granted knowledge beyond the ken of any other. But you want to know about those who failed. Each fate is as miserable as the next, but very well. Some few are allowed to retain their sentience, but lose all mobility. Their spirits are torn from their bodies, with the latter being cast away. The librarian takes these spirits and compresses them. That's right. Those tomes you've seen lining this place, those books you've ignored, many of them were once like you, poor fools lost in a foreign place. Then there are the husks, shambling bodies that move without direction through the library's infinite halls, searching for heads that have long since been taken from them. Are their souls still here, locked away in some dark, forgotten keep? Potentially, but they will search fruitlessly and forever. These fates are equally terrible, forever trapped in place, forever cursed to wander. But there is one worse than both, especially poignant failures. Those that attract the librarian's knowledge but fail in the end are given especially poignant punishments. Some say that in the library's deepest depths, the walls shudder and shake and pulsate with life that should have died long ago, and some say that these walls are formed of those promising few who couldn't prove themselves. Is there any egress from the pain? In death or otherwise? Perhaps. Perhaps not, but I'll certainly never see it. Wait! I forgot to grab the forbidden knowledge in the last level. God damn it. Okay, I'm back. I have to replay the whole game. Because I forgot to grab the forbidden knowledge after I restarted. I feel like that's gonna come into play. Like a secret ending or something. Alright, so where was I? Oh, it's getting tighter.
That's what she said.
No like. What is this? And what is this? And what is this? Okay, that's definitely hell. What is this place? What do you think it is? Oh. Yummy. Oh, god damn it. What the hell is going on? Why am I back here?
Like a beetle still in an antline's trap, you flail your way deeper. It is gratifying to watch you wriggle your way to your doom. We so rarely have new visitors. Perhaps we won't spatter you across these walls. Perhaps we'll allow you to stay, join the others. It is what you want, is it not?
Is this a pool of dark eco? Purple flurp? Like, what the hell is this shit? Made it to this room, and I'm not going any further. Caught a glimpse of him. I'm him. Bastard that's been talking in my ear was wearing a dark cloak, so I couldn't see much more than his figure. Shape of his head wasn't human. Makes sense, can't stop capitalizing his name. Psychosomatic? Or did he do something to me? No, I won't be able to stay here forever. No, he's waiting for me, just a little beyond the door on the other side of this room. Looks like I've got a date with the crevasse. Anything's preferable to what I think he's got in mind for me. If you're reading this, you should probably join me down here. Whatever the head won't be pretty. Like, I don't know what this is, but it sure doesn't look safe. I agree. So this man's literally... he is so him. You wouldn't even be here had you not been so damn curious. Only caught a letter from a friend, and then you woke up here, yeah? Nothing you did? I know better. You've searched for the library at home, actively tried to be ensconced by the pole of black knowledge and forgotten places on the internet. In the dusty cabinets of the world, you were looking for something. We both know why. It was all because of that letter. But it isn't just the guilt that moves you, is it? It's that hungry feeling, that desperate wish to know all there is before the grave wraps its gnarled hands around your legs and pulls. Though mine has been lost to the ages, I could sense your heart beating. In fact, everything in and around the library can. Poor stupid bastard. If you recognized what forces you caught the attention of, I think you'd go the way the one before you did. I think you should shut up. Still locked. I wonder if there's even anything behind this door. Never trust a skeleton. Especially the one that lacks a funny bone. Something about this room is unnatural. I don't like it at all. Well, might as well keep throwing garbage out. Oh. The trash bin has been moved. To right here. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. He was only a child, left alone for too long, as children are wont to do. As children are wont to do. He went off in the high grassy hills above the apartment complex he called home. The tall grass came almost to his chin, tickling his nose when he stepped forward. The freedom normally kept from him was finally his, and it was magical in its way. So deeply enthralled with the hills, the grass, the view of town, was he that he did not think to listen for the rustling of grass. When the snake's fangs sank into his young flesh, they met no resistance. His body was found days later huddled in a ball. There was light in here, right? It just shut off. Picked up fire tablet. Picked up snake tablet. Picked up bear tablet. Yo, I got bear tablets. Oh, I'm locked in here. Cool. Abstract art? In her middle age, she had little to do, and so gained a fascination with the old radio in her attic. It was a relic from her childhood, and it had never worked properly. As she waned in the seclusion of her home, a desire to see it working again overtook her, her curiosity matching her seclusive nature in equal part. She plumbed knowledge in the dark recesses of her attic, building capacitors and vacuum tubes, twisting metal and wires. In the end, the radio sang. It was more than a radio should have been. Flames spouted from speakers, from wires, the shattered glass tubes. The fire ate up everything it touched. She was reduced to a blackened skeleton. Okay, fire tablet. Snake tablet. So this bear. When adulthood found her, she found herself desiring solitude more and more frequently. Since her youth, her home had sat at the edge of a vast forest, which her family had warned her against exploring. But on the night of her 30th, she went alone to finally explore it. The woods were equal parts dark and foreboding, with thin, sickly adlers creating almost offensive woods. As she weaved between them, she arrived at a derelict cabin, abandoned for years. Naturally, she entered her curiosity driving her. They said that the marks found on what remained of her body afterward bore wounds as if made by a bear, though few had seen a corpse so thoroughly savaged by an animal. Car tablet. He was 16 when he went driving alone for the first time. His family had kept him from the world, he said, and it was more than high time that he went and learned about what was out there. It was less than an hour before he was lost. He hadn't received his license yet, after all, and there were many winding side streets surrounding the small town he called home. It was on a lightless intersection where he met his fate. A pickup hit his sedan without stopping. As his vehicle spun out and rolled into the ditch, the pickup vanished into the night. His head was pulverized by the steering column, turning it into little more than paste. Wow. Okay, so 16. Child. Adulthood. And middle age. So, snake, car. Snake, car, bear, fire. Now, what do I do with those? I don't know. Snake, car, bear, fire. Oh, what? Oh wait, there's one more. Oh. He was old as sin, perhaps older, and had lived alone for a long time. Over his many years he had accumulated much wealth, knowledge, and memories, but nothing to stop the onset of time. As he walked the dark halls of his mansion, as he paced in the dark, as he worried away his time in his study, time continued along, tearing at his flesh, bending his brittle bones. The hands of the clock peeled his organs away from his body one by one, until his waning strength finally failed him. He was found slumped in his chair, surrounded by books bearing unidentifiable sigils. In the end, even they had not saved him. Well, good thing that was like the very last one. The safe contains a lump of blackened flesh. Nasty. It's hard to even be surprised anymore. Oh, I missed the forbidden knowledge. Okay, I'm not going back to get that shit.
You piqued our curiosity. We read your book, discovered that, for a mortal, you're rather unique. In the same way that a human might consider a primate, you almost remind us of ourselves. Though, of course, we'd never stoop to your level.
Finished? I thought. Dark comes crushing down. It swallows you whole. Swallows you whole. Oh god. The lights go dim, one by one. Now we're in the possessed room. With floating books and shit. Wow, look at all that forbidden knowledge. Something is out there. Ah, shit, he said something. I missed it.
Get out! Get out! Can't you find your way out?
I'm trying, Jennifer. Damn. I feel like I'm just supposed to keep going. No puzzles to solve this time, hopefully. Whoa. Gotta hand it to you. Something is blocking me from getting to that door. God damn it.
Find your way out soon. You won't want to be there when the light fades in full.
Yeah, you're probably right. Man, what is the purpose of these hands? What is their job? What is this hand's job? Oh shit, that shit's coming closer. What the fuck? Oh, I got the forbidden knowledge. Okay, that's cool.
Soon you shall see what she saw.
What did she see? It's locked. No escape. Go around it. Ooh. Oh my. Was not expecting it to get fleshy. Oh my god. I'm in a butt, aren't I? Oh yeah. Ooh, I like the way you touch me. Like, yeah, I see you there. Get it. I see you. Down I go, I guess. Well, this is a lot more welcoming. Oh, thank God, I'm finally back where I entered. Time to get the hell out of here. Is it? Is it really? Get ready for a rug pull. Fuck. This looks more like the back rooms than anything.
Oh, good. You're finally here.
I've
Certainly kept the suspense going. Stay right there. We shall be with you shortly, and once we're there, we'll turn your form into something more palatable. More arms, we think. More legs. The eyes out. Stay right there.
How about no? How about you move these meaty chunks out of my way? I kind of want to just walk through one of these holes. Oh, well, that was a stupid idea. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, now what if I enter this way? Nope. I think I can land on those. Maybe not. Looks like they're breathing. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Oh, I just fell into the white. Oh, are those gummy bears? Excuse me, sir. Strawberry. The way these things wriggle, it's almost as if something is alive with it. Oh! I'm back! I'm one. Oh. Oh. That's a lot of meat. Let's bring me right back to the same place. Yeah, okay. So each hole brings you to a different area. I'll have to check the ceiling tables. If this place were a mind, it would not be pure. The answer to the path ahead is embedded in a column of red flesh. Oh. Nice. Aw, don't make me play chess. I don't know how to play chess. Oh, my ankles. Nothing legible here. Picked up card holder. Oh my fuck. If this place were a mind, it would not be pure. It seems pure, but there are cracks. Memories of others' misdeeds, of evil committed. There are recurring themes in each memory, and one that is alone. The numbers will open your path back. Ow! Trying to break my neck? Recurring themes in each memory. Okay, that's obviously 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks. Be 8 or 9 because of the 4s. 2, 3 tendrils. 1 phone. So we'll say 8/9, 4, 3, 1. Bro, I'm goated. You little shit. Like you hadn't done enough already. Now I'm trapped here. Damned to repeat this shit like I'm a goddamn tape recorder. If you had an ounce of remorse, you'd dash your brains out on the nearest wall. He was never much good at forming connections with people, and this time wasn't any different. That woman who'd walked into his life spent a night and a half with him. I recognized him for what he was, an empty, half-formed piece of sentient scum. Naturally, he took eons more from their brief tryst than she ever intended. Spent days upon days picking their every second together, apart, thinking about what he could have done differently. Not once did he even consider what he should have known in the first place, that there just wasn't anything to him. He wasn't person enough for himself, let alone another. Oh, where am I? Okay, so things have changed slightly here. Going down the stairs. Stairs. Oh, are those pustules? Don't listen to them, if you can help it. You and me, we're birds of a feather. I can tell. Better to pull the covers over your head and cover your ears. In case you hear something you don't wanna. Sit down and let the inevitable wash over you. I'd take this fate to turning into one of those husks. Brr, gives me shivers. But if you're really hell-bent on rappelling into the lion's gullet, and don't say I didn't warn you, I guess you need all the help you can get. Here's what I have to say. Listen carefully.
You just
You just.
Find nothing.
Find nothing.
Everything is.
Everything is fine. What was it?
Find nothing.
Everything is fine. Nothing
Can
can harm.
harm. Stop thinking.
What was this? Everything is fine.
Find nothing.
Everything is fine. You just.
Can. Stop thinking. Can harm. Huge.
Everything is fine. Nothing can harm. You just stop thinking.
Stop thinking.
I had to do a lot of thinking. Play dumb all you like. The librarian already knows your body inside and out. He spent all of his time searching and eventually he found his goal. There are places, even in the digital world, where things not meant for mortal eyes lurk. He caught only the slightest glimpse of one such place, and it was enough. The eyes of the librarian were upon him. Upon that point forward, what happened was destined to happen, and worst of all, he would never find the knowledge he sought. Maybe it's better that way. Maybe. So, like, we done? Okay, can I go in here? Aw. I did that. I did that. Now this. This was on the gummy bears, right? The first. The second. The fourth. Well, that's not the proper order. Picked up cabinet. The third. Yeah, you little bastard. This is what things look like. Here, anyway. I've spent a lot of time in this hellhole, and I'd be willing to bet if you dug up the floorboards anywhere, this is what you'd find. Eyes, pulsating flesh. Red guts. Blood. That's what I think. I think this is all there is. A place like this, without cease, couldn't exist on its own. An empty nothingness. No, if it's going to make up all this space, if it's going to contain so much knowledge, is it so far-fetched that something might have changed in its makeup? That it might have come alive? Forget it. I can see you already have your own beliefs. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't goddamn matter. This room is a trap. Must be. Those tables with the notes weren't here until earlier. I can't say when, but I think they came for you. Serves you right. I know you're kind. But if it'll help you get the hell out of my room, well, it's a test too. Christ, I can still see your slack-jawed expression. Fine. I will give you not one, but 2 whole hints. Even a damn fool like you should be able to use them. The librarian would like to give you a hand. The flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. The librarian would like to offer me a hand. Flesh in the safe does not operate like its predecessor. Joy of the recluse. Of his 5 fingers, he lost 2. Only 3 remained. Without the first, he would have been an animal. Without the second, he could no longer condemn. And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Sure.
Librarian would like to give you a hand. The flesh in that safe does not operate like its predecessor. Oh. Okay. I think I got this. Only 3 remained. Without the first. Without the second. Without the final. That doesn't make sense. He lost 2. Okay. Without the first, he would have been an animal. So that's a thumb. But is it a right hand or a left hand? So I have to remove either the 5th or the 1st. Without the 2nd, he could no longer condemn. Is that middle finger? And without his final remaining finger, his hand would look a little strange. Could be any of them. So it's either this, 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 this. Animal would have no thumbs, that's either this or this. Going right-handed, it would be that. Oh, but he's keeping that, yeah. Keeping the middle one. Oh! Give him the old... I know more than the others, but I won't tell you. He spent too much time alone, thinking, and that accelerated his downfall. A terrible thing befell that woman he claimed to have loved. It consumed him. Consumed his every waking moment, whether or not he had been loved back. The depression lost him his job and his home, turning a sad wreck of human being into a sadder, hollower thing. His focus, his obsession, never strayed. She was gone from his life, and as far as he was concerned, that was all that mattered. Even when a family member took him in and sheltered him, he all but ignored them, so enwrapped with himself was he. Alright, I'm getting out of this flesh pit. Wait, is this... Okay, this has to be the last one. Yeah, this is new. Ooh, tiny steps. I'm in the land of stairs. Was that it? I knew you'd come. Very well, I'll speak. He was always inclined towards solitude. Not that he had any choice in the matter. In fact, if he had, perhaps solitude would not have been his lot. But he was terrible with words. Worse was speaking. It wasn't so much a matter of laughter at his expense. He was merely a curiosity. An ingrown, strange thing. Vaguely uncomfortable, but otherwise without note. There was one exception to this lonely existence. As he aged, he found himself in the position of an archivist. Surrounded only by dust, dead things, dead words. Though he had grown used to the solitude, he hated it, with a burning quiet passion. Thus, when a graduate student about his age came to plumb the dry and dead things, he forced himself to strike up conversation with her. To his delight, she returned his words, and for the first time in ages, he felt his heart beat a little faster. You broke down every barrier in your path. I have a sharp mind.
Was that really all I had to do? I did that by accident. Tunnel. Who's that? It's very inviting. Ah. Booby is very yum. Wait, that wasn't the password? He was aware enough to be jealous, though she rebuked his advances. Though she suggested the two of them never see each other again. It was, of course, not enough for him. He would come by daily, nightly. When she locked the door, he would continue to bang on it. When she called the police, he still found ways to watch from afar. Until one night, that is, when he watched an unknown, foreign shape enter her abode. Though he could only barely make the silhouette out, he could tell it was a man, and that was enough to send him into a rage. The authorities arrived too late unseen to save anyone. Though the fire was contained, the victims died of smoke inhalation. Somehow, they hadn't been able to open the front door. The screwdriver keeping it jammed was no longer at the scene of the crime, of course. Indigestion again? Need an antacid. When I next opened my eyes, I found myself on an empty road in a desolate place. There was a faint ephemeral quality to everything. It didn't fill me with confidence. In the back of my head, I felt the thought burn like a fallen ember from the end of a cigarette. Was I free? Or was I still trapped within the library's vast expanse? And how could I tell, even if I arrived home and everything was as it had been? How could I know if the librarian's voice wouldn't be just on the other side of every door, of every window, forever? I guess it doesn't matter either way. At the end of everything, I never found what I'd come to the library to gain. You found forbidden knowledge. For the rest of my life, I think I'll find myself wondering just what it was I missed. Perhaps the failure was a blessing, empty as I find myself left. Perhaps there was something even worse waiting for me, if I'd only looked a little deeper. Did I miss some forbidden knowledge or something?
Yeah.
Is there a secret ending? But I doubt it. Fail to find what you seek, acquire ending. Oh my god. How do you get ending 2? Okay, so I think that little silly message at the end there, I think it gets revealed to us from the notebook, because as you get more forbidden knowledge, it fills out some of the letters from the gibberish. And for some reason at the start of the game, I thought first room was like the room you started, and then the room with all the shelves was room 2, and I'm like, there's only 3 rooms, bro, what? But no, so room 1 was when you had to throw all the trash out. Room 2 was with the vent. So room 3, I think I'm cracking under the strain. I have the strangest inclination to walk straight into a wall. So I am just gonna start walking into walls. and see if that does anything.
A few moments later.
Would you look at that? Now I really am in a pool. Whoa. That was trippy. So I just gotta find the fourth one, because I know where the fifth one is. I grabbed it completely by accident my first playthrough. There's a secret path in the dark. Wait. Ooh. Wow, what? This isn't just a secret path, it's a whole ass secret level. Let's go. First word, there's the librarian. Second word, blah, blah. Okay, well, I only need one more. Not budging feels like it might just be painted on, which doesn't explain how I got in here. Wait, so how the hell did I get out? Couldn't make it easy, could you? Looks like I'm not going to be getting away after all. So much for the last gambits. Don't pick up the blocks. He wants something from you. You'll regret it. Mark my final words. Oh. Wait.
Discovered that, for a mortal, you're rather unique. You must...
Alright, all the pieces, but to what? I know exactly to what. Okay. Finally. So let's decipher this. First word. There's more than one of these in librarian. So it could be an A, could be an I. Second word. You want, but don't merely desire. Your wants are not only a command, but also rhyme with command. Oh! Demand. That's a good one. I like that. Third word. To? No, that isn't right. I demand to. Okay, it must just be T-O. You're a learned man. This one you already know. I demand to know. It's not enough. Some is not enough. Most is not enough. You want more. What is it you want? I demand to... I demand to know all? Okay. Yes, I demand it. Wait, knowledge is power. Whoa! Look at all the forbidden knowledge of... Ah, good. We must say we...
We feared you wouldn't succeed, but
Damn.
you certainly outperformed our wildest expectations. Not only did you respond to the strangeness of your surroundings with calm composure, but you also looked deeper into the abyss and from it dragged out
Bro, I blew through this game the second time.
failed to find. We will grant you the knowledge you seek, and what's more, you will join our ranks. Gone will be the petty guilt that has dogged you for so long. Gone will be the drooping flesh, the failing senses, the rotting brain. Now, you will join a covenant that will give you true purpose. We should say, this is not a request, not an offer. You will join our ranks. You will become immortal. You will give up your petty humanity. And you will remain here eternally.
Okay.
Now, we think it's time to welcome you to the library's true depths.
Wow. That's crazy. Bravo. Alright, so that definitely did not disappoint. So, thank you, Mark of the Mahjong, for recommending that, because that was a great experience. If anybody else wants to suggest something for a video, anything, within reason, feel free to comment down below. I'm always willing to hear suggestions. But yeah, that was A Place Forbidden. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know what? Subscribe again. You know, make a new account and subscribe. Join the cult. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that. Or should I? Anyway, that's it for me today. See ya.